Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning. I don't know where you are on this planet, but you're watching the FIBA 3x3 U18 World Cup in Debrecen, Hungary. Angelo Sagarak is your host. I hope you're doing well. We are in day four of the competition, and it's going to be a good one. We're going to have the full bracket set up at the end of the day. We already have the bracket for the knockout round ready. Four women's team and four men's team already qualified. When it comes to the women, China, Japan, Mexico, and Ukraine took care of business and managed to come out alive of pool action. So did in the men's bracket Germany, Hungary, the United States, and Spain. So, who will join the knockout round? Who will be matching up with the four teams in both the men's and women's bracket that I just mentioned? We shall see. We're going to have the United States of America in the women's side coming back in action today. Looking forward to see that. We have a lot of nice games planned for you. A 14 games program. So I hope you're going to be getting comfortable. You're going to spend the whole day with me. You know that, right? You're not going anywhere. Quick reminder of the rules of 3x3 if you didn't know. If you're new, well, welcome to you. And if you're not, then it's nothing but a review. So, New Zealand and the United States, that's going to be a matchup you do not want to miss. It's pretty simple. We're talking about a Pool D action where New Zealand, if the ladies want to have any chance of making it to the next round, they're going to have to do what nobody seemed capable of doing so far in this competition, which is beat Team USA, a monstrous team. It's pretty safe for me to say that they've never presented such a talented and powerful roster. I've never seen them come with so much length, size, and strength. So I'm looking forward to see what New Zealand is going to be capable of doing against them. New Zealand beat Latvia 21-10 and lost against Poland. A pretty competitive game. They lost 18-14. Poland right now holding on strong as the second seed after beating Egypt 21-10 along their second win against New Zealand. Poland still has to match up with Team USA. So if New Zealand wants to stay alive, as Poland will match up with Latvia as well today, they're going to need to get a second win at least. And getting the win against Team USA would not only shock everybody, but propel them more probably in the quarterfinals. But their chances would not be shot. Latvia will play against Egypt and against Poland. If Latvia manages to get two wins, you just never know. And we see Danny Strong and company looking over Sarah and the ladies of Team USA. Sarah has been absolutely tremendous in her first game of competition. She was the third leading scorer in the women's bracket. The referee list: Yuri Lesar from Slovenia and Julian Cabrera from Argentina. So Sarah Strong doing it all kinds of ways, hitting four 2-point shots, being strong inside, but she was also just diming people up. The connection with Robertson was one for the ages. When you're thinking of Team USA, Davidson not far behind, Sarah Strong with 13, Davidson with 10 points. And if you're thinking that it's only about those two, then you got Robertson with 10 points as well. And Hall, 9 points. So balanced, so even. I almost want to say so unfair. We're only going to have 4 games in the men's bracket today and 10 in the women's bracket as we're dealing with Pool B and D. Team USA, 5-time in a row defending champs, winning in 2023, 22, 21, 2019, and 2017. So that is that. Good drive to start. Nice attack on that baseline, but unfortunately, Jasmine Davidson has the length to make up for any gap you create. Against the board, missing what seemed to be an easy one. Ariana Robertson won't miss too many of those. And the 12-second shot clock. From USA will get the ball back at the top. Two-lady action at the top. Nice move, going for the fadeaway. That's a tough shot. And at the right place, at the right time, Jasmine Davidson puts Team USA on the board. And get out of here. She makes it look so easy. Ariana Robertson, get out of here. Sarah Strong stays patient. I like the defensive intensity from Team New Zealand. They're obviously not going to back down. Going to the left. Well contested when you're that good. Just not going to be enough. Nice finish. Going on the other side, Jasmine Davidson contesting properly. Attacking that closeout with the vengeance. Making it look easy. 3-zip. Backdoor City can't get caught falling asleep. It's poor defensive coverage right there from Costello. That's a nice take. Emma Rogers finally gets New Zealand on the board. Four two. Sarah Strong down low. Well contested. Way to battle down there. Macy Costello making Sarah Strong work hard. And Sarah caught with her hand in the cookie jar. Called for the foul. Second team foul against the U.S. Three-quarter contest. Second team foul against New Zealand. It was a little bit forced right here. Not a lot of ball movement. Ariana Robertson was not that decisive in making a decision here, but she hustled, earned herself a free throw. She can potentially bump the lead to 3, but she does not. Offensive board from Hall. And Hall takes it all the way. The boys for Team USA sitting close to court side, right behind the hoop. You can see them with the white shirts, showing love to the ladies the way the ladies were showing love to the boys yesterday. Nice attack. You got to convert, though. Emma Rogers took advantage of that middle. She couldn't quite get enough touch on the glass to see that bucket drop. Sarah Strong, so nice. Went on the other side of the rim. And Rogers, once again, good idea. Poor execution. Kick out. Nice dish. Team USA sharing the wealth. And Sarah Strong is going to use the glass as she should, but a little bit off target. Good post presence right there on the board. Ariana Robertson. And Robertson collapsed. What happened, girl? She's in a lot of pain. How did she hurt herself? I couldn't quite catch that. Let's just hope she's okay. Oh, we're going to have a good angle here. Oh. Yeah. That is not a good look. And she did it on her own, too. Kind of a weak... how would you call that? Like a weak landing. She landed a little bit awkward, and her knee gave in. So there was a torsion there. So obviously, I just hope that we are talking about a knee sprain. Obviously, that's all I can hope for. But we always have that worry, which is more than justified when you see this kind of movement and the knee buckling in like this. It never is a good look. And it's heartbreaking to see that early in this game. We're still in pool play. Knowing how talented this young lady is. If I'm not mistaken, Robertson has committed to Duke. And she won the gold medal in the South America Cup in July, the U18 FIBA America. Everybody's concerned, obviously. But it's quite concerning. We're not going to deny that. We understand the gravity of what we just witnessed, and it's so unfortunate too. We're talking about a closeout that she does 100 times a day, 100 times a game. She got up. Can she put any weight on her leg? That's the question. But from what I understand and from what my experience tells me, my heart goes to Ariana Robertson, and for her people watching at home, I feel for you guys. and I'm heartbroken too. I'll get some news very soon. I got some people down there that are gonna update me. But yeah, it's kind of what we just saw. Kind of took the energy out of the game, obviously, and her teammates a bit dejected and heartbroken too. They're gonna take care of business, no doubt about it. Beautiful move, Jasmine Davidson. Emma Rogers, she's been very aggressive. She's done a good job. 3-8. Sarah Strong finishing with the left. Great fundamentals. I told you before we even started that she was my favorite for the MVP title this year. She was already worthy of MVP consideration last edition, and Keller Williams, obviously three-time MVP and gold medalist, deserved that title. A nice take, going all the way. Macy Costello, Paul, mid-range special. No need to hurry. Take your time, get your feet right, elevate, just like that. Travel on the go. Here we go. The ball is going to be turned over. And that's going to be a travel. Trying to play one-on-one against Jasmine Davidson is not the best of ideas. She's locked down. She's lengthy. She's athletic. Sarah Strong pulls up, but misses. Rogers once again getting close to the promised land. She just puts a little too much for the third time. And once again, Jasmine Davidson just a nightmare for Olivia Lasse. Nice fit inside. Sarah Strong going twice. The steal. Nice. The extra pass, extra sugar. Give it right back to Sarah. Sarah gives it right back. They're sharing the wealth. Play as a team. They're very unselfish, and that's something that you like to see. I told you it's almost unfair that the talent level and the skill set in this trio right here. Obviously, I put Ariana Robertson at the very same level than the three ladies remaining for Team USA, but they got no weakness. They handle the ball, they shoot that thing, they have great court awareness, they're athletic, they're unselfish. They also tower over everybody. Let me remind you, Sarah Strong is pretty much my height, 190. And she's not even the tallest of the roster. That just lets you know. Hall converts. Sarah Strong with the steal. And Sarah tries to sneak one past the defense, and she does. Luckily, ball being deflected right on the money. Good defense. Sarah Strong gives it up. Davidson thinking about it. Takes it to the cup. She had the shot, but wasn't feeling like it. She's like, nah, let me get close. And Hall. The block. Second TV timeout. Team USA getting closer and closer to their third win in pool action. It's a good take, but this is kind of in the image of her game. Emma Rogers, very aggressive, very strong, so strong. She could have kicked it out to Jasmine Davidson in the corner. She kind of lose sight of her teammate on the right, but she has the skill set to get it done. With the glass, 12-point lead, New Zealand. I don't think that the score gives away the actual game, but there's no question about who's going to get it done. Pretty. Shooting motion. Right to the bottom, not even touching the rim. This time around, Rogers gets it done. Hall by herself. See you later. Easy money. Close to the steal. Costello gets the bucket. Sweet pocket pass. Jasmine Davidson bumps up her personal count for points in this competition. She was already close to Sarah Strong, but if you talk about all-around play, Sarah Strong is just impressive, guys. The fundamentals are so clean. She got the right genes. Big shout out to her mama and daddy. Allison Pfister Strong. And Danny. Allison Pfister, WNBA legend, played in France, won the EuroLeague. Danny Strong, tremendous career overseas, playing in the best leagues all over Europe. In France many years as well, and Sarah Strong will take care of the game winner for Team USA. New Zealand competed, and you heard Sarah. Let's go check out our girl. And Sarah is wondering what happened, and they're going to watch the tape, and they're going to see, unfortunately, what we all saw. And we are back. We watched a few highlights. Next game up, it's going to be in Pool D again, Latvia and Poland. Latvia with its last chance to hope for a bid in the quarterfinals. If they win, they're still in the game. If they lose, they are out for good, even though they will still have one game left in the competition. Team Poland will be looking to get a little bit closer to their goal of quarterfinals. A win against Latvia will do just that. New Zealand out of the race. Obviously, if Poland wins, Poland would have a perfect 3-0 record and will match up with Team USA later on today to see who finishes first in Pool D. So we'll pay attention to all of that. Just 4 minutes. We're going to have the check ball. After this game, we'll have our first men's game of the day with Kyrgyzstan and Slovenia in Pool D. So we'll be right back in just a few minutes. And as we just saw, Kwana Pasamai and Mohamed Yahya, we are going to be looking into the action between Latvia and Poland. Poland has been quite impressive, particularly when you think of their dynamic duo, Viklak and Kloska. Kloska led all scorers after day one of competition with 19, and guess what? She hit two. She hit six 2-point daggers. Six. She scores. She scores in all kinds of ways. She can drive, can hit the mid range. Where she's the most dangerous is shooting that thing from far. Viklak also a dominant presence in the paint, giving them balance. And here we go. Latvia is not mathematically out of the tournament, but they cannot afford to lose another one. Latvia lost against New Zealand 21-10, and obviously they were outmatched by the United States 21-11. They did a few things pretty good that gives you a sense that they could give Poland trouble. They could be starting the day with a win. Ball did not touch the rim. It's going to be a 12-second shot clock violation. Team Poland, though, must give them credit. They looked real good in their first two games. Obviously, having a Kloska shoot the lights out helped, but they have size. They alternate inside, outside. Latvia is not going to have to shoot it here. Bren says needs to throw up a prayer. She was aware of the shot clock. That was good. So Poland took care of business against Egypt 21-10, and they escaped New Zealand 18-14. Now it's about reproducing the same kind of effort and finding the same type of efficiency for them to punch their ticket right away to the quarterfinals. It's an open look, and that's a great look. Good execution right off the check ball. Monika Vapne took her time and knocked it down. Luka, good footwork. And Vapne going for the back-to-back. That's a good look. Latvia is a team capable of getting hot from outside the arc. Good take. Ivarmane. Brense. Try to take Magdalena Skloska's cookies right there. She grabbed too much elbow. And Yahya provided one free throw to Kloska. 4-3 game, pretty balanced. Uh-oh, another open look! Another open look! Can't make that mistake. Monika Vapne is not gonna be begged to shoot that thing. Latvia understands the assignment. Vapne, heat check. Ball's going to be out of bounds. Luka. No lift in those hips right now. Airballing that shot attempt, and the ball back in possession with Latvia. Defensive pressure trying to put her in jail, but unfortunately, oh, you cannot miss those. Levi Armane had to fight so hard to get open. By the time she managed to finally get away from the pressure. She completely blew that layup. And no way this was tolerated. Vapne all the way. Monica Vapne was an active impact player in day one with 6 points in those 2 games. She's coming out blazing in this game, trying to give the offensive boost Latvia needs to get things going. She's trying to go crazy now. She's like, forget all this. I want some quarterfinal action. And Kloska said, you don't want it more than I do. Ball inside, mismatch, but Shalupka unaware of her position. Good backdoor cut, and Vapne playing out of her mind. Kloska says, you know why I'm the leading scorer in this competition? That's why. Because when you give me the ball and I'm open, I knock it down. Just like that, Poland is back in this thing. Deep. Good short. Kloska. Saw an opportunity and almost, as we see Armane, what happened there? She got hit in the face. They're going to review it, but I don't think there's any unsportsmanlike behavior. A simple steal attempt. But maybe when you get hit, if it's I forgot how you say that in English, right over the eye, on that bone right here. Opens up pretty fast and pretty easily when you get bumped on that spot. Debrecen missing. Latvia committing the foul. At the 6-minute mark, Poland can get even, and they do. Big clock. Gets it done. Brense. Nice ball handling. Luka. Caught red-handed. Putting hands on the hips. That's going to be a travel. Yep. Can't be shuffling your feet like that. Not on the check ball. Another trouble. Brense, mid-range. It was a good pull-up. He's got to knock it down. That's another great take. She's impressive. Magdalena Kloska. She's like pack ladies. She's insatiable. She wants to eat all your food. Walk away with the dub. Good move. Alexandra Stasilovic. Stasilovic gives a 2-point lead to Poland, and Latvia not focused enough. Vapne had not cleared as she gave the ball to Bense. They thought they had the advantage, but unfortunately, that's a turnover. And Luka draws the offensive foul. She just kept on moving, and you cannot do that. Elsa Palma. Spin City. Kloska keeps on giving, but Fapne came out to play today. Another 2-point dagger could have been the answer. Stasilovic missed. That's the way to do it. Turning around, drawing the foul. She went the wrong way. She went back to the right where her opponent was better positioned and waiting for her, but somehow that also set her up for an and-one, and she knocks it down. Swishity swish. Shilupka almost had it to go. Poland retains possession of the rock, but Latvia took the lead back. Got a nice one. I remember mentioning to you guys that Latvia gave me a feeling that they could walk away with a win right now, didn't I? Yes, I did. Told you they were dangerous. Seen them last year at the U17 Europe Cup qualifier. Nice. And I obviously saw them later on. Almost stepped out of bounds, didn't she? But it's going to be an offensive foul once again. Elsa Palma not stagnant enough. Vapne looking in pain right now. I don't know if she got kneed in the thigh or if she twisted something. But Vapne being right now the key element to a potential Latvia win. Good defense. Good contest. And Viklock misses the easy one. was a pretty good take, but a little bit soft in the end. And Viklock won't be caught missing that one again. On the block, Rense saves it. You got to take it. Good court awareness, taking that shot. Unfortunately, the ball did not touch the rim, though, so that's a 12-second shot clock violation. Poland back in the lead. That's the travel. Apparently, there was a change of pivot foot. Vapne, too easy to defend right here. Shalupka uses her size, taking advantage of that mismatch. She gets the bucket and she celebrates. It's an important one, knowing that Latvia is in foul trouble. 8th team foul. 2 free throws coming up. That could be a backbreaker right here. One for two. Rense going one-on-one. Gets the bucket in the tiniest of space. Tiniest of spaces right here. She managed a little bump just to get enough space to turn back towards the rim, keeping a clean footwork all the way. Right off the jab, Vapne trying to find a quick answer to a much bigger problem right now. Being down 3, with time running out. Rense. Good help defense right there. Rense misses. Sixth-team foul against Poland. Timeout, Latvia. This game can still go either way. Obviously, nothing is defined or guaranteed. Poland is in control, having the bonus in its favor and being in the lead with 3. The ball is in Latvia's hands. As we see, the Kyrgyzstan ladies won a thriller last night against India. Last game of the day. That was pretty cool to commentate. And I'm pretty sure pretty cool to witness. Cookies. Luka getting the defensive stop. Brense in the corner. Brense throws up an airplane, but there's still 6 seconds on the possession. You're going to have to shoot it fast now. It's just not a good look. Poland. An offensive foul from Viklock. Yep, not stable enough. Poland is not going to let Vapne see daylight and be uncontested anymore. Foul drawn on Vapne Vasilovits with 2 free throws to ice this thing. Knocking down the first. She can knock down the second. A 5-point lead would be commending and almost unrecoverable. And the foul drawn. Strong take. We'll see there. Drawing contact. She gets rewarded for it. Levi Armane, who, as we can see, got a cut over her left eye. We can call her left eye Liva. She goes 2 for 2. Poland manages the last seconds well. The offensive board could be just that. Give and go. Good defense. Good position right here. Levi Armane. Not making a play on the ball. Keeping her arms backward. Travel. Brense caught by Patrol again. That's the second time she does that. And that's costly. At this point of the game, that's a bad pass. Very bad pass with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Giving the ball back to Latvia. They need to score quick. Brense can't get it to drop. This game is done. Finished. Just holding on to it. We'll do it. There's not going to be enough time for Latvia to recover. Obviously, there's only one scenario that could be the worst absolute thing to change everything around, which is Vapne or Armane throwing up a prayer and getting fouled, and by luck knocking down the 2 and having 2 free throws to win the game. I wouldn't expect Poland to commit a foul. And this is it. Poland wins. 3-0 record. They will be in the next round, quarterfinal bound. Congratulations, ladies. Latvia, close but no sugar. We'll still have one game to play for bragging rights. I'm going to leave you right now with some highlights. Pool D in the men's bracket. First men's game of the day. We'll only have four men's game today to finish up Pool B and Pool D action and set up the final brackets for the quarterfinals. Slovenia and Kyrgyzstan will go head to head right now. Slovenia beat out Ukraine to leave another day. A 21-19 win against Ukraine. Will face France later on. That's going to be a matchup that I'm going to be talking to you guys about for many different reasons. But right now, let's focus on Kyrgyzstan and Slovenia first. Slovenia had the worst game they could possibly have in their first game of competition against France, losing 21-6. Kyrgyzstan, on the other hand, pretty much had the worst game they could have in their first game of competition against Ukraine, losing 21-6. Sounds familiar? And then Kyrgyzstan lost the battle against France, 21-11. So Kyrgyzstan, with a 0-2 record, matched up with a team desperately fighting for a bid in the quarterfinals. Whoever loses this is pretty much out for good and officially. Last year, Slovenia won the bronze medal in the same place in Kusut Square in Debrecen. So seeing their first outing against France was quite disappointing. You could accept the loss against the defending silver medalist, but not in such manner with such a point differential. But they reacted. They showed up against Ukraine, a worthy and tough opponent. So things could be shaken up. A lot of uncertainty in a very balanced group. Ukraine, Slovenia, and France. Three teams worthy of quarterfinal action, but there can only be room for two. First shot, mid-range on the baseline. Gerzic knocks it down. Ball given. U18 played real good against Ukraine. This is a real good take right now. Draskovic contested this drive out situation a little bit too hard. It's a good shot. I believe he hit it with the glass, but it does not matter. I'm gonna watch this. Was I correct? Surely was. Alan Karchin, the most skilled and talented offensive player for Team Kyrgyzstan. Draskovic. Bully ball down low against Amir Rustamov. There's going to be a moving screen. Ali Muratov caught by patrol. Trying to set up Amir Rustamov for the drive, but it won't happen. U18 staying aggressive. It's a great move. You got to finish it. And Kyrgyzstan, kind of like what the ladies did yesterday in their second game of play, showing much improved, much better game. Karchin trying to double down on the deuces. Draskovic going right back at Rustamov. Favorable matchup for Draskovic so far. There's going to be a foul right here. A lot of holding. Pitregel couldn't go anywhere. Elbow action. Kyrgyzstan. Gets Karchin draws a foul. Karchin keeps Kyrgyzstan in the hunt for its first win in this event. Nice take. U18 opened up his wing like a condor. Finished strong at the cup. Good hands. Kyrgyzstan earned the possession back. Gilzich decided to pop one quick. Does that unsuccessfully. Play action, Rustamov catching, shooting, cashing it. Nice trajectory all the way up to the roof of the canopy. Gilzich, offensive foul. Can't be bumping your way like this and hoping that you won't get caught. Overextending the elbow, and look at this shot right here. Beautiful. Kyrgyzstan could spoil Slovenia's tournament with a win. Ooh. Kyrgyzstan and Slovenia are pretty much in the same position. A loss for Kyrgyzstan would mean an 0-3 record. They would be officially out of the tournament. A loss for Slovenia pretty much makes it impossible for them to qualify. They would not hold the head-to-head matchup. Actually, they would hold the head-to-head matchup. I just thought about it. It's not going to be a three-way tie. It would be a three-way tie only if Kyrgyzstan wins it. Fused two ideas that I had in my brain. Came up with the wrong ones. Draskovic. Finish it. So Slovenia is in the driver's seat. That's going to be a travel. Slovenia is in the driver's seat. If they win, they're in. And if they lose, they'll still have a strong probability of being in. But it won't be in their hands any longer, as Ukraine will match up against France. Gilzich with the quick bucket. Sorry about the quick confusion. If I confused you for a split second, sometimes you got to understand, you got some pools with 5 teams and some other pools with 4 teams only. So I just got to refocus a split moment, and we are good to go. Karchin with the turnover. There you go. Being there at the right place at the right time. Rego with the putback. And Rustamov heating up from a distance. Second dagger. And Straskovic gets access denied. Karchin. Double pain for Karchin and Kyrgyzstan. Not only there was a foul call on this block attempt, but there is a warning for behavior right after. Or was it technical? Actually, I read on the referee's mouth, technical. So, no warning. Technical directly. Ivicic capitalizes on that. And free throw converted, providing Slovenia with a 4-point lead. Rustamov turns it over. Gozic, he's tough. Physical guard. Looking to go bully ball potentially with Rustamov, but he hands it off to Ivicic, getting blocked again. Karchin, very active defensively. Grozic can't go anywhere. Rustamov, he's a good shooter. He needs to be looking for his own a little bit more. And Karchin with the dagger. Tough shot. Raskovic going pretty with it. And Rustamov could have hit another one, but he sent up an airplane. Raskovic to the middle. Kicks it out to Grozic. That's going to be a foul. Zildizbekov putting a little bit too much. Two-man action between the two guards. There's a late call on Ali Muratov. One free throw coming up. The 7th team foul, so you got a second free throw to shoot, guys. Grozic goes 1 for 2. Dump off. Didn't quite work out the way he was envisioning. So Dizbekov trying to feed Muratov down low. Second TV timeout. Slovenia in control. Kyrgyzstan still in the hunt. The only problem is foul trouble is giving Slovenia an opportunity to pull away. And luckily for Kyrgyzstan, Slovenia is spoiling quite a few opportunities to bump the lead to a significant gap. Raskovic. Tough guard. Great fundamentals. Karchin freed up, seeing daylight and heating up. Second two-pointer in a row for him. That's too easy. You can't give Zdraskovic the middle like that, or you'll pay the price for it. Slovenia with the pair of physical guards, Gilzic and Zdraskovic. Good players. Gilzic elevates, bang, bang. And now things are looking pretty bad for Kyrgyzstan, particularly if you turn it over. Zdraskovic. They heard me talk about them in a good way. They heard me say they were a dynamic combo of solid and physical guards for Team Slovenia. And they're going for back-to-back daggers. Gilzic with the first. Bang. Zdraskovic with the second. Bang, bang. And just like that, Slovenia is 1 point away from its second victory in Pool D, putting a lot of pressure on Ukraine, I tell you that. The game is over with a bang. Rego. Wasn't sure if he lifted his inside foot. Might be reviewing it. Which would be the right call, because I'm not sure he lifted that foot, to be quite honest. Okay, so the basket counts. They're not going to review the clear zone action. Team Slovenia won the game. Slovenia waiting now to see. We're going to watch some highlights, and I'll talk to you about the next game. So we're going to have a short break, very short. The next game has Czech ball at 4 o'clock and 10 minutes. So it's going to be a very short break. It's going to be New Zealand and Egypt in women's Pool D, playing for bragging rights right before the United States and Poland matchup, which will define who finishes top seed in Pool B in the women's bracket. You don't want to go anywhere, because right after that, you will have France against Ukraine. A lot of things to say about that one in the men's bracket. So, go get a quick drink, go catch some snacks in the cupboard, sit down, get comfortable, and we'll be right back in just a few moments. And we are back. And first thing that needs to be said is bless you to whoever sneezed that hard. But we're gonna have New Zealand and Egypt battling for bragging rights. Obviously, New Zealand would love to be able to finish its competition on a good note. They're not gonna make it to the quarterfinals. They lost 18-14 against Poland. Pretty much, shattered their hopes of knockout round action. Good shot right here. The good kick out from Lassie. Set up a nice long range bucket from Emma Rogers. Actually, she stepped on the line. Apparently, no, she did not. I don't know why it showed as 1-0. It should be 2-0. Are we going to be corrected soon? Oh, is it? Yes, it is. 2-0. Thank you. Got me worried, guys, for a second. Lassie travels. So Egypt will try to go out with the honors. It's not going to be an easy task to pull away victorious from New Zealand, a very scrappy team. There's going to be a travel. Emma Rogers will not be able to draw the foul. She actually played pretty good against Team USA. She just couldn't finish most of her attempts in the paint, even though they were well thought of and very aggressive. Most of the time, she just put a little bit too much on it. Egypt lost 21-5 against Team USA and lost 21-10 against Egypt, against Poland, forgive me, against Poland. So they're going to have two more games today. Egypt will play against New Zealand right now, as you can witness this game in my company, and we'll play later on against Latvia. So two opportunities for Egypt to get a dub. Nice pass, but she could not get any elevation on that. Forget Soaib. That's a good take, using the body as protection. The little bump and sweet angle on the glass. 3-zip, New Zealand leading easy. That's a good take from Soaib. First team foul against Egypt. A lot of holding. Tasneem Osama caught by Patrol. And copy paste, but that's going to be bully ball being denied. The referee won't allow that one. Yup. Can't push and overextend that way. Emma Rogers tried to go copy paste on her previous move. She put too much on it this time. That's a sweet roll right there. A nice touch off the glass from Osama. Osama gives it up. Nice shot. Get a Soaib. Oh, yes. Put her in the blender. Fruit smoothie. Tasting so sweet. Emma Rogers came out on day 2 with the willingness, making things happen for Team New Zealand. End off action. Emma Rogers kicks it out. There you go. Nancy Costello almost mishandled the ball. She gets it back and gets the job done. And Lassie was a very intriguing player in day 1 for Team New Zealand. She was so aggressive and keen on attacking driving lanes and finishing at the cup. She also showed some nice outside touch. But today she's a lot more discreet, I'll tell you that. She's a little bit unexpected. Rogers keeping up with the good work. She was the 5th leading scorer in the women's bracket after day 1 of competition with 12 points in her first 2 outings. Egypt with another bucket. And Rogers gets her opponent jumping on the fake. The foul on her teammate will make New Zealand reset at the top. Good take. Emma Rogers. Relentless. And when I talk to you guys about Olivia Lasse and how intriguing she was, you have to understand she was the second leading scorer of the women's bracket with 14 points in her first two games, and she's been very discreet today. Very, very discreet. She'll play defense, that you know. She is a tough cookie. She goes, harass the opponent, puts a lot of ball pressure, but offensively, she's very passive, which was not something I expected from her after the first two games where I saw her being on a mission. And the good backdoor cut, Osama gets the bucket. And my Rogers, a bit lucky there because she was looking for Olivia Lassie on the cut, and Lassie didn't cut to that baseline. She went right to the middle. It was about to be a turnover. Emma Rogers. Again. Lassie. No bueno. Good hands. Costello gets the bucket, but she did not clear. Stealing is the first part. Making sure that you got your feet behind the 2-point line is the second one. Step back. Nice. Nice pull from Abdelrahman. And this time, Lassie said, I've had enough. Olivia Lassie said, look, Angelo, I was just a bit tired. Let me get my legs under me again. I'm going to get you some more buckets. I'm not mad at that. I'm looking forward to that. Well, I thought Rogers deflected that one out of bounds, but apparently not. And lost it. One too many steps to balance herself and get behind the 2-point line. Still from Lasse. Rogers, long range, using the glass. In times of need, you know what to do. Call upon your best friend, Mr. Backboard. He'll answer the call. You don't even have to warn him. 24/7, always there for you. Nice reversal pass. And Emma Rogers hustling, grinding through contact, and finishing at the cut. Costello not buying whatever her opponent was selling. First TV timeout. New Zealand in control. Egypt hasn't been able to provide a threatening offensive outburst so far, neither in this game or this tournament. The leading scorer for Egypt, the first two games of competition, has been Sherifa Tamer, 5. It's been a pretty balanced effort. Nice takeout. Costello short. He follows our own miss. Gets the bucket. It's been a pretty balanced effort from Team Egypt. It's just not been strong enough. Abe with 3 points after the first two games. Rahman, 3 points. And Osama with 4. But in 3x3, if you struggle to get the ball in the rim, get those points up in the game, rewarding offense so much, then there's not going to be any surprise if you can't rack it up. I'll say nice as a. Costello couldn't get it to go, but she draws the foul against Sohaib. Wide open. Nice. Emma Rogers bumps the lead up to 7. Foul drawn. Sohaib will get a free throw. Misses. Zach off the closeout. Rogers. Close. Too hard. Lost a. It's going to be the 7th team foul. She'll have 2 free throws right there on the rip through. Goes 1 for 2. Egypt did not have control of the ball. Sama draws the foul. Emma, Emma Rogers getting another bucket. Rania Abdurrahman step out of bounds. Egypt going to come up short against a better New Zealand team. Foul, which will give 2 free throws to Emma Rogers. New Zealand should finish this game before the limit. One for two. Timeout because by New Zealand. They get a quick breather and they'll try to finish in 21. And there's one thing that I wasn't even paying attention to as the game was flowing, but we haven't seen Tanika Liga Walker for Team New Zealand. So I don't know what injury she suffered or what the problem is for her not to be able to participate in this last game of the competition for Team New Zealand. New Zealand fared pretty well in this game, even without her. Rogers draws another foul. And slowly but surely getting there. They give the ball up. Bucket right to the cup from Mason Costello. Yeah, Abdurrahman got beat too easily on that catch. New Zealand will finish third in Pool D in the women's bracket with an even 2-2 record. Let's watch some highlights. Team USA against Poland. This game is for top seed in Pool D. Both teams already qualified to the quarterfinals. Now it's all about who will get the quote easier road, if easier even exists at this level of competition. As you know, the knockout round is like a new tournament, but you still want to get into the knockout round with good rhythm, good pace, and confidence. And winning your last game of pool action usually gets you there. So let's see. And Team USA will only present 3 players in this game, as Ariana Robertson injured her left knee. Unfortunately, we witnessed it, and we're all very sad about what happened to her. Team Poland has been able to count on their dynamic duo with Toya Viklak and Magdalena Kloska, the leading scorer in the competition so far. Don't think that it's just a two-lady game for Team Poland. Natalia Shalupka has been essential to their success with both her defensive activity and her offensive aggressiveness in the previous game. And don't count out Alexandra Stasilovic, who is just as important and as useful with all those little details that make a team successful. She can get to the cup. She defends very well. She's very unselfish. She's kind of like the glue lady on that squad that makes everything go round. Last game of full action for both teams. Both teams with a 3-0 record. So we shall see who will finish top seed in Pool D. Even though most people's money will be put on Team USA being down somebody, that somebody being no other than Ariana Robertson, the tallest and most impactful player in the paint so far in this tournament. It's just not an easy task. Team USA still has more than enough talent to get it done. A fantastic trio made up of Jasmine Davidson, Sanaya Hall, and Sarah Strong. Hall, fancy rebound, first bucket for Team USA. And shoveling the pivot foot, Stasilovic caught by Patrol. Sarah Strong pulling up on you right after the little side step between the legs. Get my feet set. Now she blocks Viklak. Great start by the American ladies. Two-lady action executed to perfection. Screen and roll. Davidson, and now Sarah Strong taking everybody's cookies. She pops. And she knocks. Are you kidding me? Team USA going Mike Tyson style in his prime. And you know what that was. First round knockout, no questions asked. Sarah Strong pulls up, gives up the ball inside. Great matchup. Sanaya Hall, just too good. And Poland, feeling dizzy right now. Offensive foul, Viklak bumps her way out to a dive, and that's illegal, lady. Seven zip. Team USA hasn't missed, and if you open up the lane like that, oh, just when I say that, you had to miss it, Jasmine, didn't you? Just to make me look bad. I ain't mad at you. But, yeah, unexpected turn of events when you see Jasmine Davidson going completely unguarded to the cup. Don't expect to miss layup. Ślubka gets Poland on the scoreboard. And Sarah Strong, you got to be kidding me. She makes it look easy. Let me tell you, it's not. Cookies. Fast break city. Give and go. Beautiful dime. On the low. 9-1. Team USA, just monstrous. Fast break city. Just too easy. 10-1. They're focused. They're on a mission. They make everything hard on their opponents. They got length. Nice lob pass. Sarah Strong draws the foul. And 1. Viklock and Poland looking dejected. And you can, ladies. Because Poland is a very good team. Please believe that. But when you go with such level of talent, 3 ladies on that roster for Team USA won gold at the U18 FIBA America. We're talking about no other than Sarah Strong, Robertson, and Davis. Davidson, I mean. 13 points in not even 3 minutes. Sarah Strong, long range from the end, Leo. You got to get your legs under you, Sarah. We know you can knock it down. Don't underestimate the range. Check ball at the top. Sanaya Hall switches up with Davidson. Big clock. Struggling to finish. She gets it on the second time around. Nice pass. And the funny thing is, Sarah Strong would be considered a power forward. Most people would use her as a center with her size. A good thing they don't. She's a power forward. She can space up the court. But she has the skill set of a guard. So you're talking about a bigger body in comparison to her opponents, but she has the smooth footwork and skill set of a guard. So then you can come up and have Jasmine Davidson setting the screens and diving instead of being the opposite. But obviously they can also do the opposite. So they got the full buffet. You don't know how to guard them because there is no guarding them, literally. Everybody can use the screen. Everybody can set the screen. Everybody can drive. Everybody can post up. Everybody can shoot. Everybody can dish. You get the groove, right? You get what I'm trying to say. So, Jasmine Davidson knocks down the free throw, making it a 12-point advantage. And we're talking about a matchup of undefeated squads. Both teams 3-0. Insane. And trust me, guys, I've played this game way too long and I've commentated way too many games. If I hype somebody up, you better believe the hype is real. Super real. And when it comes down to keeping it real and going down hard on those kids if they mess up or could do better, trust me, you can count on me to do that as well. So all the props given to Team USA are well earned and deserved. Wide open, top of the key. Hall gets her own offensive rebound. The spin, almost had it. Good hands by Shalupka. And Sanaya Hall said, "You're not going to take the ball away from me thinking I'm not going to get it back from you." She turns it over, though. Passed it a little bit too high. Foul from Sarah Strong. Big clock misses. Nice seal. Sarah misses. I mean, you can't be perfect. Sarah Strong. Great block. They didn't clear. Nice recognition. The no-look pass behind the head. Ooh, that would have been a crazy highlight. Sarah Strong not forgetting and losing sight of the most important. Anytime you play fast break or transition, you have to make sure you clear the ball properly. This is a clean block. Big clock. Views down there. It's going to be a 12-second shot clock violation. And timeout requested by Team Poland. They're trying to figure things out. Let me tell you, it's all figured out. In my very humble opinion, the only opponent that can beat this team is itself. The way these ladies have been playing the game, it's just too good. Attacking the baseline. Good drive by number 9. You know you got to show love to number 9. I mean, this is the best number. You got to agree with me, right? Has nothing to do with the fact that I play with number 9. Absolutely nothing to do with that. Give and go, sharing the wealth, but that's a sweet dime right here. Jasmine Davidson, composed, gives it up to Sanaya Hall, down low. Easy lay. And the Polish fans just can't wait for this game to be done. Turnover. When you start making those turnovers that are unforced, that's a sign of being out of the game. Sarah catching and cashing. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. Ball deflected. Shalupka. Big clock. Good patience. Got Sanaya Hall off her feet. There you go. Sanaya Hall gives it up to Davidson. Bang, bang. I'm telling you, it's like it doesn't matter who you give the ball to. Just doesn't matter. This team is so balanced, so dangerous. That's a nice change of pace, the hesitation. Jasmine Davidson, all the way, the lefty. So easy. Good contest. One bucket away. Sarah Strong, long range. Nope. Shalupka by herself. Sarah Strong Bully ball. Big clock. Can't oppose any solid resistance. She's too quick and too strong for you. Wow. 21-4. Let me say it again. Wow. I'm going to let you enjoy some highlights. We're going to take a short break, very short break, before we head to a very nice game in the men's bracket. Congratulations, ladies. And thoughts, obviously, to Ariana Robertson. So, as I was saying, we're going to have a very nice game in the men's bracket. You do not want to miss that one. France against Ukraine in Pool D. A lot of things at stake. I'm going to have all the time to explain all of that to you in just a few minutes. Check ball at 5 p.m. local time in just over 10 minutes. So don't go far because you don't want to miss this one. All right, all righty. France against Ukraine. I'm glad you joined us because that is literally the best game of the day in the men's bracket. Oh, no, no, no. I'm not exaggerating. No, no, no. No, 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 no. And there is no bias either because this is the game that defines so much. You have potentially three teams that could be tied in case of a Ukraine win. And Slovenia is going to look over this game with the hope that France beats Ukraine and finishes undefeated in order to validate its ticket to the quarterfinals. Let me explain to you. Let me explain. In 3x3, in case of a three-way tie, the teams are being separated by the points scored aggregate over the three games. I mean, actually, not over the three games, over the 4 games or 5 games, depending on how many teams are in the pool. Could be 3 games if it's a pool of 3. It could be 4 games in a pool. Could be 2 games in a pool of 3, 3 games in a pool of 4, and 4 games in a pool of 5. And right now, France has won both games it has played, scoring 21 points. Ukraine has a split record, just like Slovenia, 1-1, but Ukraine has a 20-point average per game with an aggregate of 40. Slovenia, with its first loss against France, actually shot itself in the foot pretty badly, having scored only 6 points in the 21-6 loss against France. So now, aggregate, they had 27 points. So as you can see, it was starting off bad. And then Slovenia won its next game. But the total points after 3 games for Slovenia is only 48. France already has 42 and Ukraine already has 40. Which means that in case of a Ukraine win, Slovenia is bumped out of the tournament. Ukraine would be top seed of the group and France second. France wins, Slovenia stays second, Ukraine is out of the tournament. So a lot is at stake. You know it all, and that's a 1-zip lead early with a great pass that gave Bohan Bor the wide open lane. We just saw real quick Meshergi, and Meshergi has been spectacular, leading all scorers after day 1 of competition with 19. And for France, you also have Cario with 10 points after the first 2 games. So France has a lot of scoring power. But right now, they need to get the job done to finish top seed. And the nice bucket from Orne Robert to tie things to 2 apiece. Don't forget, France is the defending silver medalist. They lost against Germany in the final last year. That's going to be a foul on Meshergi. Christiuk will go to the free throw line with 2 free throws. He misses the first. Ukraine is a good team, pretty athletic, some nice scoring power. But France plays aggressive defense and can match up athleticism against Ukraine any day. Nice switch of hands. You like the little fake pass right there for the lob. Onerobe getting better each minute he plays. Onerobe with a good box out. Michiagi kicks it out to Debrecen. And Onerobe using the body. Tough finish. He seals the defender. Much taller. And it's all about timing. Slows down the footwork. Get his opponent off his feet. Good job, France. In the lead. No foul. You got to finish tougher. In the corner, Calio. That's a bad pass. Dubese did not stay put at the 45. He cut right through the middle to give Calio an option, and Calio was kind of made up with his mind on a 45-degree pass in case of a non-shot situation. Ooh, the ball slips his hands. Bohdan Burr would have had a wide open lay. Meshergi. Easy money. 5-2. France leads. Dubese and Onerobe with 7 and 6 points respectively after the first 2 games. Team France is a dangerous team, all-around effort. Everybody bringing something to the table, but if somebody could be mentioned over anybody else, it is no other than Zakaria Meshergi. It's been spectacular. Only Sushkin from Ukraine has been able to match up his scoring prowess, and Sushkin has been discreet in this game so far. Turnover. That's a wide open look from the 3x3 logo. Dubese hustling, and he's getting caught red-handed for excess of denying. Let me explain. If you want to put ball pressure and make life hard on the offense, to not let them clear zone easily with the dribble, I get that and I like that. The problem is you can't overdo it. If you wait too long and you're still on the hip pocket of your opponent as he clears, then you open up the lane for him to drive, and that's exactly what happened there. Oneborobe threw up an airplane, and that's going to be the 3rd team foul against France. If Ukraine wants to make it to the next round, they are going to need to win. Doesn't matter the score. What they need is for Yehor Sushkin to come out of his box right now, because he is nowhere to be found in the first 3 minutes of this game. Chergi, efficient, keeping it simple, off the glass. Tough shot. Calio Gonna have to shoot it. And he does successfully. Staying composed under pressure. The clock running down. Turnaround action, and we're gonna have the first TV timeout in Ukraine. Head on the water already. So, can Sushkin come out alive of this timeout and show us a little bit of the scoring prowess he provided us? Great Hezi got Mishegi off his feet. And it's going to be a warning against Ukraine, I think, for behavior. Referee Brigitta told them, I've had enough of that. Sushkin draws the 15th foul against France. So that would be one thing that Ukraine could try to capitalize on, which is the foul trouble looming over the heads of the Frenchmen. 5 fouls before the halfway point. That's positive, knowing that Ukraine only has 1 foul committed so far. Pushkin knocks it down. 1-point game. Stepping out of bounds. Nice backdoor cut, the little floater. Ukraine having momentum right now. And that's a good foul. Sushkin was beat out on that play. Mikhail Mishelgi kept him on his back. And there was nothing he could do about that one. Backdoor City, Debrecen. Good patience. Sushkin playing defense in the half circle. Will get a warning. But Sushkin finally showing us some of those sweet skills of his. The ball deflected. Good defense. That's a tough finish, but you got to put the finishing touch on it. Oh, heartbreaking for Ukraine. Could make it a 3-point game. But the great defense to make up for it. Maxim Krischuk with the deny. Sushkin. Oh, yeah, Sushkin. All right now. Yeah, Sushkin. I told you. You understand why I was telling you that he was super discreet in the first few minutes. Because he's that guy. He is the one that could make things happen for Team Ukraine. But the problem is, you cannot allow Maxime Caillot to come off naked on that screen. No way. You're not going to pay. Back to back. Caillot committing a silly foul. Completely unnecessary. Shot was good. He's a shooter. He needs to take those. But committing the 16th foul with 4 minutes 36 left for no reason, not that good. Good take. Speeding up. Both on Malish. Keeping the game interesting. Change of pace. France cannot commit another foul. I remind you. Sushkin tried to get it off just in time. He did that, but he did not touch the rim. Foul against blue. Okay. Kind of had a feeling that Debrecen ran him over. Second TV timeout. France still has control of this game, but watch out. Ukraine will compete until the end. And Ukraine has the bonus looming over the heads of the Frenchmen. That could get them back in the game. Also defensively, Ukraine cannot leave sight of Maxime Cario. Maxime Cario kicks it out. Unerobe off the mark. That's going to be a kick ball, so the ball will be given back to France. Actually, the kick ball was against France first. Okay, so Malish right through the middle. Good hands by Cario. Debrecen bricks it. That was an ugly miss. In the middle flash, Malish sees the ball rim out. He will get no love, and Cario could break Ukraine's back. No, Debrecen, the offensive board. 5-point lead. And the Frenchmen, slowly but surely, are pulling away. Sushkin, beautiful move. Cario. Chergy! Ho-ho! Calling upon Mr. Backboard in times of needs. That's all you got to do. Beg it. And that hurts Ukraine's spirit so bad right now. Because that was not the best shot. But it has the best results. And with this miss from Sushkin, France feels pretty good about its chance. Specifically when Mishergi takes care of business close to the cup. Oh, wow. I didn't know Mr. Backboard was that efficient. Oh, crazy hezzy. Robe. Get on the highlight tape. And with this travel call against Christchuk, France with just over 2 minutes to go can kill this game for good. That's a travel. Can't shuffle the pivot foot. Debrecen caught by patrol. No questions there. Malish breaks it. And that's going to be an N1. If you're down low and you're in foul trouble, You get beat on the box out. Just let him go. Just let him go. Don't foul him. No point. Give up the one. Don't give another pair of free throws behind it. This game can change drastically now. France had a 5-point lead. Actually, 6-point lead. And just like that, from 6, you drop to 3. Not the same. Mid-range. Caio. Shooter's touch. Actually, sorry. Rune Robert with the shooter's touch. Malish. Tough shot. And the good offensive board by Bohdan Bur. And that was almost a turnover. Caio. Michel Guy gets France within 1 point to a perfect record and top seed in the pool. Bohdan Bur keeps Ukraine within 3, and he's going to take it away. Cookies. Malish. Bohdan Bur. That's a great hit. And Ukraine is within 1 possession. Are you kidding me? It's going to be a foul, of course. Ukraine has 3 fouls to give before the bonus. France, just like that, from being up 6, is now only up 1. And France will call the timeout. They need a bucket. 50 seconds, 49 to be exact, before the end of this game. If Ukraine gets a stop, they will have a chance to either steal this game away from France or tie things to 20 apiece to potentially give us an overtime thriller. Now let's go back to that play with the 3 points off the foul from Debrecen down low. When you're up with 4 or over and someone is under the hoop and beats you on the play for whatever reason, and you got the bonus, let him score and get out the way. Anyhow, Caio, steal! And that's going to be the game potentially. Oh my God! Ukraine steals the game from France. The turnover from Maxime Caio. Malish with the extra pass. And who else but Yehor Sushkin for the game winner. Incredible. Silly mistakes get you in trouble. And just like that, France will finish second seed in... Actually, France will finish top seed. Hold on. I think they got a point over. Let me calculate this real quick. Yeah, they do. All right. Let's watch the highlights. We'll be right back. All right, all right, all right. I got the answer for you. Just before we head out and watch this game of Pool D, Egypt against Latvia, the last game in Pool D action in the women's bracket for bragging rights. Let me give you the math in Pool D in the men's bracket. So Ukraine beats France and earns a spot in the quarterfinals, but France, thanks to 1 point, one little point in the aggregate over 3 games, will still be top of the group. Insane finish. Slovenia pays the price for its horrible loss against France in the first game of the competition, and Slovenia is out. The reigning bronze medalist will not make it to the top 8. That's that for the men's bracket. Let's go back to the ladies. Egypt and Latvia will try to finish their tournament on a good note. Both teams winless, and both teams wishing on a star, wishing on a win. Latvia looks like the team favored to do so, but Egypt is capable of getting it done. So we shall see in just a few moments. And we are right on time, 5:25. Check ball. Egypt and Latvia trying to finish on a good note. Sama gets blocked on that first possession. The ball is deflected. It will stay possession of Egypt. Second shot clock violation. Got to keep an eye out on the 12 seconds, ladies. Bang, bang, Brense. Latvia up 2-zip. That's going to be a foul on Vapne. After this game, we'll be exactly at the halfway point of our program today. We got a 14 games program today. We'll have 16 games tomorrow, and that's the day of days, the medal day, where everything costs so much and everything is worth so much more. Latvia and Brent say top of the key, nice lob pass, finish it with the left. Perfectly executed. There was nothing, absolutely nothing that Sherifa Tamer could do about that. Tamer turns it over. And Latvia is in control early. 3-point lead in just over a minute. It's a good shot. She's deep. Can't connect. Good bounce pass, but Brence got dispossessed of the ball. Defense by Tamer. Good fakes. But Vapne wasn't buying any of it. Vapne catching, shooting, and airballing. Great footwork and the finish. Saib with the left hand too. And that's going to be a travel from Brence. Saib, good backdoor cut. That's the way you give a solution to your teammate. Sherifa Tamer. At the right place, at the right time. Capitalize on the good dump off from Saib. But she misses the free throw. And Vapne feeds the post. Ball will be given back to Egypt. Saib on an island. That's going to be a travel. Vapne misses. Vapne misses again. Defense, nothing there. Three seconds left on the 12 seconds shot clock. Got to shoot it. Got to shoot it. That's going to be a 12-second shot clock violation. We are very close to the first TV timeout in this game. The two bottom teams in Pool D trying to earn their first and only possible victory in this tournament. Patience. Nye high off the glass. Elza Palma. That's a bad take right there, but good hustle from Tamer. Unfortunately, not enough time on the clock. Have a chance at a bucket. First TV timeout. Latvia with a short 2-point lead. Nothing to feel too good about. On paper yesterday, India was a better team than Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan took that game in the end. And if right now Latvia is on paper the better team, you have to respect Egypt and expect the Egyptian ladies to fight and try very hard. You never know until you know. Good hands, good defense. Vence draws the foul, goes and one. Vence kicks it out. Vapne attacks the closeout. Not a bad shot, just a little bit too hard off the glass. No, Osama cannot be afraid to shoot that 2-point shot. She's left open. Got to make the defense pay. Palma, good hands. That's what you need to do. If you're open, make it do what it do. Rinse it for two. And the response right after. Saeed knocks it down and that was painful. When you fall on your side like this, boom. It's gonna leave a bruise. Vapne is a tough one. Should come back. But you see, right off the handoff, I was expecting Levi Hermane to just put down one dribble and pull up. She had the space. 12-second shot clock violation. Good defense from Team Egypt. Good follow. Smer. The offensive board. Vapne. Off the mark. Saeed. With the rebound, Osama will give it back, and that's going to be the third team foul against Latvia. Fourth team foul. Slowly but surely, Egypt gets closer to bonus land. Latvia only has 2 more fouls to give before sending the Egyptian ladies to the free throw line. Saeed, beautiful. Late call, but the right call. Would have dropped easier, quite clearly, if Saeed went with the left hand. She went to the hand she feels more comfortable with, her dominant hand. Oh, no. And it's actually not windy right now, so that's a bad miss. Rense. Floater, no. Good clear, the dump off. Hermane, very active defensively, gives it up to Vapne, who gets no love. That was a good shot. That's an open look. Nice little floater. And just like that, Sheriff Atamer and Egypt are within two. That's going to be a foul. Fourth team foul against Egypt. One free throw coming up. It's a beautiful pass from Brense and Levi Hermane on the line. Left eye Leva. A little cut in the corner. Makes it. Not enough lift on that shot. Tamer. And that's what's been missing for Team Egypt, quite frankly. It's their ability, and Brense just keep on diming people up. And the moment I mention it, the moment I'm about to say, they haven't been able to hit that two bomb. Those nice 2-point shots that can just change the game for you at any time, any moment. Just when I'm about to mention it. Osama gets her third points in a row. She was responsible for the dagger 10 seconds ago when she knocks down that little left floater. And now 16 foul against Latvia, 15 foul against Egypt. Egypt keeps possession of the ball. Second TV timeout. And Egypt in the hunt. Remember what I said. I told you had to respect Egypt. She's trying to go for the back-to-back. The shot a little bit flat, but on target though. So if you're Latvia, you better watch out. And that's the 17th foul. Good hustle from Tasneem Osama. She will have a pair of free throws to take the lead potentially. How about that? How about that? Yes, Egypt up one with under 3 minutes to go. Osama almost had the cookies. And she plays good defense and earns possession back. Wapne turns it over. Dribbles on her own foot. And Egypt with the bonus. Sohaib spinning and finishing. Beautiful move. Egypt up two. That's going to be 3-second call. The Egyptian boys cheering on the Egyptian ladies. It's not like I didn't warn you. Just kind of saying. Saeed almost caught that one. Egypt still has one foul to give. Lense misses with the left. She finds once again a crazy angle off the glass. She's so crafty down low in traffic. Osama. Saeed with the left. She's been so efficient in this game. Finishing. And Osama can't commit the foul. Levi Armane. Resilient. And that was phoned home by ET right there. There is no way that Elsa Palmer was not going to reject that attempt, but she stays in the paint way too long, camping in the wild. And that's a turnover that gives some air and belief to Egypt. Timeout requested by Latvia. Abdelrahman gets the friendly touch. Egypt back up 2. That's going to be a foul. It's unfortunate for Abdelrahman. That's the last foul that Egypt could afford to give, and it's not going to be a shooting foul. So no foul to be given on any side. Vapne, high arc, and Vapne, ice in her veins. Tie game. Saeed. That's going to be a foul. That's going to be a foul. Yep. Levi Armani's foot tangled up in Saeed's foot. And now Saeed, after a bad miss on her first free throw attempt, she misses her second free throw attempt, and she needs this one. She gets it to go. Egypt up 1. That's going to be a double dribble. Another turnover in the crunch. So crunch time needs resilience and efficiency. Tamer kicks it out. And that will be a big shot, but Anya Abdelrahman misses. Brence gives it up. She's going to have to shoot, and she misses. Egypt with the ball. They don't have to force. And Saeed, great footwork. Saeed with the nice up and under. The composure. Brence misses. Egypt is going to finish this game as you should do it. Eating up the clock. Nice bounce pass. The foul. Egypt wins it. Latvia winless. I did warn you about this. I did. I told you Egypt was capable of doing it. Just like Kyrgyzstan did it last night, Egypt, not favored to win this matchup against Latvia, takes Latvia down earns a prestigious win at the U18 World Cup. Congrats, girls. And there you have it. Final standings in Pool D. The United States of America just too good, too strong, too anything you want to say. And Poland will make it to the quarterfinals. Poland got demolished 21-4 in their last matchup against the US. Let's see how they fare in the knockout round. In Pool D, men's bracket, France escapes Ukraine with just 1 point aggregate that gets them over the hump. Ukraine beating them out late in the game to earn itself a berth in the top eight. Now we're going to go to Pool B, but we're going to have a half-hour break. So see you in just a little bit. So check ball at 6:20 p.m. Do what you got to do. You got about a 25-minute break because I need you back before. All right. See you in a bit.